How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys showing up. I see I got some comments already. Thank you guys so much. I think I got a little bit too much light. Let me just turn off the one light here real quick. Yeah, I think that's a little better. But yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? Updates. Just got back from Cebu City and had my first visit to Cebu Island. What a treat, guys. What a treat. I have been to several places here in the Philippines, and one of the main things I always say is Siquijor has been one of my favorite places, and I called it um, Excursion Island because there's so many things to do there. Um, Siargao Island is the same. There is so much to do in Siargao Island. The nightlife is probably the best nightlife I've seen here in the Philippines. Also, I probably saw the most foreigners I've ever seen here in the Philippines in Siargao Island. Again, it was a huge population of foreigners. Again, the attraction there being the surfing. It is a huge surfing community. So again, a younger crowd um, enjoying surfing, and I thought it was amazing. I mean, it was an amazing thing. I actually went on 10 excursions in one day, so that video is to come. Um, happy to happy to have had great company, and what a great island. I just can't say enough about it. I mean, I did so many. The beaches there are amazing. Actually, I went to one beach, and it may be on the top of my list as far as the top five beaches I've ever seen. Now, before that, Dinagat Island by far was the best islands I've ever seen. I'm still going to keep Dinagat is number one. Again, there are several beaches in Dinagat, and I keep a lot of those in my top five. I'm going to buy. I'll probably add this one to that list, and you guys will see that video in the near future. Again, I have quite a few videos to come showing you guys, you know, BGC. I got a comparison video that I'm going to be completing today to show you guys the comparisons between BGC and Cebu City. Again, I'm only relying on the 8 days that I stayed there. That kind of gives you guys a little bit of information of what's going on. Again, just got back, loved my time in Siargao City, loved Siargao Island. Probably one of my favorite spots thus far here in the Philippines. Again, I love the beach vibe. The nightlife was off the chain. I was able to do a lot of karaoke with live. I say karaoke. I actually got to go up on stage with live bands and do singing. An amazing time there, guys. Let's get to some of the messages this morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Cebu. Hello, champions. Yes, from Gabe. Yes, I am back here in Cebu. Got back on Friday evening. Happy to be back. Had a great time visiting there and seeing the sights, but I had an amazing time. So thank you so much, Gabe, for recognizing I am back in Cebu. David Haas in the house. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for tuning in. CRV, good day, champions from the U.S. of A. Hope everyone is doing great. Yes, all is great here in the Philippines. Again, like I've told you guys several times, there is never, ever a bad day here in the Philippines. I'm upset with my lighting here. That's a little better, guys. I was a little upset with the lighting there, but yes, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's Sunday evening back in the West, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Morning to you as well. Good to see you made it. Thanks for tuning in. Rick, you were correct about opening a BDO checking account. Had online meeting with BDO. They said open a savings account for 6 months, then I could open a checking account. I actually have a savings account there that I actually use ATM. So again, I don't have a checking. I actually have a savings account at BDO. I have connections there at the BDO here in IT Park, and that's actually how I'm able to help people get accounts once they arrive early. You're supposed to wait about 6 months in order to get an account, and you have to show at least you have a 1 year lease. You have to show the amount of money you have coming in to support yourself, and most importantly, they want to know that you're not leaving. So any slip up of words, and you will not get an account at BDO. Again, that's why I help. I take you into my bank personally and help you get an account set up. Again, that's part of my relocation program. So what I did was open Charles Schwab checking, which has no foreign transaction fees, and they reimburse ATM fees. That is true. So they do reimburse fees. I don't know why I do it. I mean, I could easily open a bank at Charles Schwab and have the same thing. I kind of like having that personal experience here at a bank, and that's the reason I open the account is to meet new people and to have um, um, that build of my character when it comes to my finances with a bank here locally. I think it may help in the future. Again, I do have some plans for the future as far as maybe uh, buying condo, whether it buying land, and I like having that personal touch that the bank can maybe lend help in the future. Again, that don't know how it's going to help, but again, I like building that relationship though. So again, I like having a local bank here in the Philippines. Lives the Sugar video looks like a good. Yes, you can't wait to see the videos coming out here in the near future. You'll be seeing all. I did a video where I'm going to be showing you guys. I haven't put it all together yet. Again, I'll be doing a lot of not splicing, but just converging it all together and emerge. They call it emerge. But I'll be merging them all together and showing you guys every single excursion I did. I think it was 9 or 10 excursions all in one day. I don't remember the account. It's in my video. So again, that's coming out here in the near future. But yes, thank you so much. Sugar Island was such a great uh, place to visit. It reminded me a lot of Secure, except for the nightlife. I never really experienced a lot of the night. I did experience a little bit of the nightlife in Secure, but the nightlife in Surigao was off. Surigao was off the chain. I mean, it was off the chain. Again, I don't go out very often, guys, but when I do, I try to have a good time. So you guys will be seeing those videos coming out here in the near future. I do have a night video as well. Yes, good morning. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Good morning to you as well. Thanks, Jim, for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning into the channel today. It's always appreciated. Since you like BGC a lot, we'll be moving there in the future. I love Cebu City. I'm going to be doing those comparisons in a video. I do think BGC is a great place for a lot of people. It's very expensive. And I will be doing some comparisons on what I saw was pricing comparisons between Cebu City and BGC. So that video is coming out. I'm actually going to be making it today. So I talk about it. I'm actually going to go over to the country club over here and to the resort. I'm going to do a video there. I'm not sure if it's going to be on the beach or it's going to be right there at the pool, but I'm going to do a video for you guys giving you my comparisons between the two. So that is to come. Looking F like we may finally have a nice day here in Cebu. Every day's a nice day here in Cebu. Every day's a nice day here in the Philippines. Yes. Thank you so much again. Probably about the bank. Yes. Just my take on it. if I plan on living here again, I'm not here to visit, guys. I'm not here for travel. I'm here for travel, but I'm here to live. And so I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. Um, Unlike my brother, I like giving back to the community. So having a bank account here makes me feel as a like I'm a part of the community. If you're watching, Cletus, how many people at the Tuesday meetup own condos versus renting? I mean, most of the guys rent. I mean, there's a few guys that actually own. I know a few myself. Again, I will be an owner someday here in the Philippines. I'm not sure when. Just got to put everything together. It take a lot of my money that I have now available to myself. And actually, I'm living off that and off my ETFs and things like that. And I want to keep that money coming in. But when I turn 59 and a half, things will change. And I probably will end up buying a condo. So again, I'm getting ready to turn 56 here soon. Talking about 3.5 years out, guys. And but again, you never know. You might do it beforehand if I can find out a way to do financing for for the 3 years while I wait for my money to come in, and or rent to own options. Again, I'll be looking at everything again, but I haven't made that decision yet. I'm working on that. Anyone going to meet up at the bakery tomorrow? I'll be there. I'll be there at the meeting tomorrow. They already answered the question yes to Jack's announcement. Have you ever toured, checked in out of Amisal residences? No, I've never even heard of it. I would certainly could look into it. Again, I like looking at new properties. Where's that located at? Is it an IT park, business park, outside? Let me know a little bit more. I would definitely love to see it. I'm in Cordova and planning on going tomorrow. Yes, well, I will be there. I don't think there's he gave the announcement on the channel again. There's a channel for the actual meeting, and I went on there today and it says, "Are you coming?" So yes, I said I was coming. So again, I don't see any reasons why I'd cancel at the last minute. So I am going to be going tomorrow morning, and I'll be there early and ready to rock and roll at the weekly meeting. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Do you know of any foreigners running Airbnbs there? Just curious about the laws. I think a foreigner can't own in Philippines. Last time, yes, you can own condos. You can own as many condos as you want to own. So that is not an issue. I have a good friend of mine. Actually, I did an interview with him, Oliver, and he owns quite a few properties here already. Some of them are waiting to be released and be livable. Again, those are in new buildings. I'm not sure about the time frame we're looking at, but he bought three new studios to rent out. So again, he's going to be doing either Airbnb or renting by the month. But again, to each his own. People want to own or buy. I haven't decided on my actual stake here yet. Again, I will eventually at one point make my first purchase, but I'm excited about that. But again, you'll have no, as far as buying land, no, you can't buy land. You can lease land, you can rent land, but you cannot own land. But you can own as many condos as you want to own. It out on the northeast tip of Lapu-Lapu Peninsula. I'll have to look that up. I mean, I'm actually right here in Lapu-Lapu. I'll look that up. Yes. I'll go back and look at my notes here in a little bit. Trina C's in the house. What's up, champions? Have a great day. Now, as many of you know, that Trina's been on this channel for a long period of time, almost since day one. And I realize now that she has her own YouTube channel. So, Trina C, if you want to add a link to one of your videos, um, It'd be great if you shared. I mean, tell us more about your channel. I've actually watched a great deal of your videos. I know you got some cooking videos, some travel videos, some dancing videos. You have all the videos out there. But share what you want your channel to, what you want it to be about, and share a link to one of your good videos to the group out there. Good seeing you. Pleasure as always. CRV, you've talked about your expenses in the States being 10,000 plus per month. Can you talk about the advantage of the Philippines for those who find their U.S. expenses more easily livable? I mean, I got called in a circumstance. That's the reason actually my living expenses were so high in America. I ended up buying a 2-bedroom condo in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and the mortgage wasn't bad. Talking about almost $1,600. I think it was between $1,600 and $1,700 per month, like $1,680 per month. And then I had to pay dues of about $600 per month. So still, talking about 2,300. But what happened is my first year I got an assessment, and it started out kind of low. I think it was like 8 or 13,000. But by the time I did my third year, that assessment was 23,000 for 1 year, just for the outside insurance for the outside of the building, because of what happened down there in Miami with that building collapsing. So I found myself paying, I'm already paying 23. Well, now I got 200 more added per month because of the assessments. Now I'm almost, I'm 40, 43, $4,400 per month before I got any bills. So I found myself living on about between 10 and 14,000, depending on the month. Again, I didn't have a large boat. Some people would call that a yacht. It was a liveaboard. I had a kitchen and a shower and a bedroom and all that in it. A living room area. Did have some nice cars. Had a Corvette at one time. Had a nice Jeep Wrangler. So again, I had a lot of expenses coming in at 2014, between 10,000 and 14,000 per month. A lot of that, gas money, insurances, where to keep my boat, all those type of things. Electricity and cell phone service. Whereas over here, if you're looking at a general way to look at things, I would tell anyone you're going to find your condo. Okay, so you're going to find your condo. So that condo comes in at mine, for example. My condo comes in at $780 per month. If I double that expense, I can live here on that amount. So you got to say 800. I can live here on 1,600, right here in Tambuli. But you're not going to be eating out at the resort every day. You're not going to be going out and having good times all the time. Now you add about 500 to that. Now you're talking about your entertainment funds. Now you're going to start living. Now, again, you got to look at a regular thing over here. I'll get my calculator out so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So in the States, I would be eating out every day on $25 per meal. So 25 times 3, $75 per day. By myself. And that was only by myself. Whereas here, I can feed myself and someone else on about 800 per meal times 3. That's 2,400 pesos divided by 59, $40.67. So over here, for half the money, I'm feeding 2 people, and or I can feed myself on about about $20 per day, $20 to $25 per day. So again, what would cost me for 1 meal back in the States, I'm actually getting all 3 meals here for the same exact price. Everything's cheaper though. As far as the things you're talking about, everything is cheaper. Your cell phone service. I paid $128 back in the West, back in the US. I paid $24 per month here for unlimited use. I mean, I can't even think. Electricity. Back home, I was paying about $200 per month. Here, I'm paying about $50 per month. So again, huge differences. Everything over here, travel is a big one. I love traveling. So again, to come over here and be able to travel. When I went to BGC, that entire trip was right at $1,000. I'm going to do a video and show you guys the actual breakdown of what I took and what I spent and where most of the money went. I'll be showing you guys that. But again, BGC, that trip was $1,000. Back in America, that will not even get you your airfare for one. And again, I was doing two. That will not get you airfare for one and a hotel for one for $1,000. So again, you haven't eaten, you haven't done any entertainment whatsoever. So again, I would say that traveling back in the U.S. is probably about being conservative, 3 times more to up to 10 times more, to be honest with you. And again, I'm not about the porch tour, guys. I'm here to have a good time, and I love the Philippines for that reason. I'm able to travel and have a good time on a limited budget. Trina C, happy 12,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. I'm trying. I try my very, very best. I appreciate that. And again, thank you guys all so much. Again, 12,000 subscribers. I never thought I would get to 12,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd get to 2,000 subscribers, guys. So again, thank you guys so much. You guys are the greatest. You are the champs. How much homelessness and such is there? I mentioned Philippines to a large YouTuber on his live, and he said he could not enjoy because of the poverty. Not to be negative, is he exaggerating? I mean, the average income here is $300 per month, US. That's the average income for a working Filipina and or Filipino here in this country is about 300 US dollars per month. So again, how would you think that equates back in the West? You're at pretty low poverty levels. Over here, they make it work. Again, that's the reason I love the people here so much. They're just full of life and just uh, pure happiness and pure joy coming out of them. Making $300 per month. It's just an amazing place. Where do I see it? There are squatter areas. Usually, the squatter areas are close to the water. Again, I'm not saying beaches. I'm not talking about beaches. I'm talking about like where there's bridges and things like that. You'll find squatter areas. Down at the river, you'll find squatter areas. When you're in IT Park and Business Park, you don't see a lot of it. So again, when you're inside the bubbles, I didn't see any in BGC. I didn't see any homelessness whatsoever in BGC the entire time I was there. 8 days, never saw any homelessness whatsoever. Now, here in Cebu City, once you get outside the mall areas, you will see some homelessness. You'll actually see beggars. That doesn't mean because they're out there begging that they're homeless. I mean, I'm just saying you see it. You do see people sleeping on streets. You don't see it very often, but you do see it. So again, I am not fazed by it. Um, I've given some change to the kids that come around. They try to sell their towels again because it's illegal to give money to the homeless here. You can't just go there and start handing out money. It's actually illegal. But if you have kids coming around, they're offering towels. They're the fiber towels. Certainly, I'll give some change and just tell them to keep it. I don't really want the towels, but sometimes I'll take the towel just for example, just to keep it on my bike, just to wipe off water or dirt. So again, but again, it doesn't faze me whatsoever. Again, every day is a great day here in the Philippines. I think that person may have been exaggerating a little bit. Gabe, for the external fence straddlers, please heed Britt's advice. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. Britt's channel and relocation program takes away the fear, anxiety, and uncertainty of the unknown. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Gabe. Again, that's why I started my relocation program in the first place, is because I heard that most guys talk about coming to the Philippines. They talk about retiring abroad, and they never do. Only 10%, again, according to all the stats, only 10% of guys that talk about moving out of the U.S. or out of their home country actually do it. So, yeah, I know it's scary. That's the reason I started the relocation program in the first place, is to help you guys get over the anxiety, get over that scariness part, and help you guys do the move. So that's what I'm here for, guys. So, again, if you guys need the help or you want the help, give me an email or a message on Messenger, and I'd appreciate it. I help you guys as much as I possibly can. Gabe, giving hellos to Trina. Yes. Congratulations on reaching 22,000. I haven't met 22,000 subscribers just yet, Gabe. I hope to get there one day. I'm at 12,000, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Probably just a miss key. Next Stop. I'll be here. Lights always on for everybody coming over. Hello, Gabe from Trina C. Guys and gals, please like and share and subscribe. Let us help this channel grow and help others ditch the hamster wheel and start living with dignity where they will no longer be stressed or invisible. Yes, because again, I am no longer invisible here. Not saying I was invisible back in the States, but it did happen where you're noticed here, and that does help. Self-esteem, the way of life, that does help. I can't say it doesn't. It does help. But again, great life here in the Philippines. Again, major reasons: cost of living, the way of life, the people, and the ones you guys are always talking about, your dating and everything like that. So again, yes, your dating is one of the biggest reasons for a lot of you guys coming over. And again, for you guys that are out there that have not made the move yet, the best app to use is Christian Filipina by far. There's a lot less scammers on there. The girls actually write back, and you'll meet a good one there. So again, I have done my research, and it's very, very true, guys. Again, you can go online, you can look at all the stories and all the reviews, you know it to be true. CRV, I appreciate the comprehensive answer, Britt. You're clearly the kind of guy that goes about life with a positive perspective. Can you describe the differences in people there compared to the U.S.? People here are happy. I mean, they're out singing karaoke all day. They're walking around with smiles on their faces. You don't have any grumps. The only grumps you'll ever find over here is that actually come from the States or from another country. You don't find that many people that are in foul moods. You don't hear a lot of people raising their voices. Again, if you hear it, you're going to be hearing it from like a guy like me, just because I'm a loud person. You're not going to hear a lot of arguing here in the Philippines. In fact, I don't never see arguments whatsoever here in the Philippines, where I saw it in the West. You don't have bar fights. You don't have people in a bad mood. People are always smiling. They're laughing. They're singing. It's night and day. If I can only give a comparison, if it's the scale and it's about weight being the better people, that's like this. I mean, it's night and day. It's a huge difference. I mean, it's just the people make this country what it actually is, and I love the people here. Love this country. I've shown your interview on Chad. I've shown your video on Chad Samp to a group of my friends. They don't get it. I feel like a crazy person when I say overseas is so much better than the West. Can't wait till it's forever. Again, best decision I ever made. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Let's go Dogs! Big victory over Texas on Saturday. Big game, 35-10. Yes, I'm wearing the Georgia today. So again, yes, go Dogs! Go Dogs! So again, I want to appreciate the dogs out there. If any of you guys watch the dogs and appreciate the dogs. Again, I feel bad for Bama. I mean, not. You guys had a good game though. If you guys would have had a little bit less turnovers, I think you guys would have won the game. But you had some turnovers. Sorry, guys. I want to turn my fan on. Forgot to turn on the fan. It's getting a little warm in here, even though I got the aircon on and I planned for it. But I turn on these lights and everything, and I talk so much, it get a little hot. But yeah, if they don't get it, they don't get it. I can't say that they are right or wrong. I can't say the Philippines is right for everyone. I can't say the U.S. is right for everyone. But again, I love it here in the Philippines, and I am going to endorse it until the day I die. I love the Philippines. It's an amazing place to live and call home. Best decision this guy from the South ever made was moving here to the Philippines. I'm not. I'm in that 10%, bro. Still waiting on my house to sell. Whoop, whoop. All right, good luck with that. Again, I heard it was a pretty good market over there, so you shouldn't be having too many issues. Again, you might have to do a little bit of bargaining or negotiating, but again, good luck with that, and look forward to meeting you over here. I can't comment link of one of my videos here. You can search me by my username appears here. Oh, that's it. So Trina's Food and Travel. And there she's giving her a link. So again, check out her channel, guys. Um, she does some very, very good food preparation. So again, I can tell you about that. Some great travel vlogs showing you guys some hotels, showing you guys some condos. She does a very good job at the resorts, and again, some good dancing from time to time. So check it out. I think you guys will enjoy. And thanks for tuning in, Trina C. I appreciate it. Sorry, guys. I got to have this fan turned on me. It was going back and forth. I am so sorry, guys, for leaving you like that. But again, I have to have the fan on. It's getting a little hot in here, even though I have the AC on 25. I don't understand why it's not pumping out. It says it's on 25. I should be plenty cool in here. The current US dollar to Philippine rate is 59.02. Just back in early August was around 55. This is not a small deal in terms of what a typical expat living here in the Philippines is measured in lower expense. Yes, it's a huge deal. That's a lot of extra pesos per month. When you're transferring funds over here, yes, it's a huge deal. Give me a little sip of drink here, guys. Hit the nail on the head on that. Here are total stranger would give you the shirt off their back if they owned one. Exactly right. Oh my gosh. Look at this question here. This is the most ridiculous debate out there that I've ever seen. Again, it'd be like, to me, it's like comparing a Jerry Rice to McConkey from Georgia. There is no comparison. There's only one Michael Jordan, only one Michael Jeffrey Jordan, only one. He's the best there ever is, best there was, best there ever will be. It's just the way it is. I forget there's a guy back in wrestling back in the day who said that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Again, he is by far the GOAT of basketball. There is no other. I don't even have LeBron in my top four. Again, I'm going to have Michael Jordan. I'm going to have Kobe Bryant. I'm going to have Team Olajuwon. And I probably have Magic Johnson and Bird in my top five. And then I'm going to have, even before that, even before I even get to him, I'm going to have Wilt Chamberlain. I'm going to have Shaquille O'Neal. Again, I've got a lot of guys before I even get to LeBron James. Again, that's just my take. Again, I don't like the flopping. I don't like the going from team to team. That's just my take on that, guys. So sorry, guys, for saying that much. But again, that's just the way I feel about that particular debate. What is your favorite experience at Chagall Island so far? Um, One of the best things is actually meeting a great family there. Someone that I'm close to. We met her family, and that was probably the biggest part of the trip was meeting her family. Um, Other than that, the excursions. I mean, just going over there and having a great day. Uh, in a great country, great island, great city. And again, Surigao Island was fantastic. So many excursions. Hook 'em horns. Yeah, they didn't do too well yesterday. Hopefully, now I'm hoping they'll have a better day versus Texas A&M. Good morning. Darn, I'm late again to the party. Better late than never. Better late than never. That's all I got to say about that. So again, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hello, Rome. No worries about being late. Rome wasn't built in one day. Exactly right. The bakery is Abaca, Abaca. If I had to tell you how to find it, don't even put Abaca in. You're going to put in the social. So you're going to look up the social at Ayala Center Mall. And when you get to the social, look right across the way, again on the fourth floor terraces, and you'll see Apica. We're on the second floor. 10 a.m. Filipinos are generally happy with very little compared to the West. They are gracious and extremely family. Yes, that's a huge difference. I mean, we're raised in the West of getting of age, getting of 18, 19, and taking off to college and never coming back home, and actually living in different states, different areas of the world from our families. They don't do that here. So again, there's a huge part of family. Again, my dad did it. My dad left his family and went down to Georgia and left North Carolina and went back to visit maybe once or twice a year. They don't do that here. I did the exact same thing. I moved away because of my job, and never saw my family except for once or twice a year. They don't do that here. They live with their family and sometimes until they're 20, 30, 40 years old. Yes, it's how it works. Yes, MJ, it's not even close. Exactly right. I don't even probably I probably have him right there in the cusp of my top 10. And that's about it as far as LeBron James. Michael Jordan's number one, Kobe number two. Like I said, Akeem, Magic Johnson, Bird. Probably after that, Shaq, Wilt. Um, I mean, I've got so many guys I think that are so much better than him. I mean, I hate to say it. I even find, for example, like a Steve Nash. Um, I mean, being better. I mean, meaning more to a team. I mean, there's so many guys out there that I think of that I found, I find to be a better player than Mr. Flopper. It's just my take on that. Again, it's just my opinion. I know it doesn't matter that much when it comes to basketball. Again, I'm not a very opinionated person when it comes to basketball, but again, he's probably barely making my top 10. So many great players out there. I mean, just so many great players. They sometimes come with children and always come with large families. Yes, exactly true. But not always the kids. You can find Filipinos out there with no children. But they're happy to have them though with you. Are you going to open a branch of your relocation services for those of us that want to move to BGC? Um, I really can't help a lot there. Only thing if I'm there to visit, I'd have to actually make a plan to actually come there and visit. So that'd be me getting an airplane ticket and coming there to help. Again, I couldn't help with things like bank account. I don't have the connections there. I have the connections here. So you could always come here to Cebu City, and I get you all all prepared for the Philippines, and then you could go off to BGC. I mean, come here for a few weeks. I get you your bank account, get your driver's license, get your cell phone service set up, and then you can take off to BGC and everything works just fine. Which one do you recommend for transportation from Cebu to Surigao City to Surigao Island? Plane or Roro? Fast craft. Plane to get to Surigao City, and fast craft to Surigao Island. Took a little over an hour and a half, between an hour and a half, 2 hours, probably pushing 2 hours to get there by fast craft. Again, that thing was moving. I'm not sure how fast it goes, but it was probably a little bit faster than on a jet ski, the ones I've actually drove. And again, I've been on some faster ones. I'm talking about the average jet ski, 40 to 50 miles per hour. I've been on jet skis that go 80. So again, not going that fast. But again, certainly a very good speed, and that's the way I would travel there. Airfare is very inexpensive from Cebu City to Surigao City. 3,500 pesos for round trip per person. And then the boat ride came in like at 400 or 450 pesos per person for the 2 hour, almost 2 hour boat ride. Again, I don't like talking about that too much. I got a video coming out on that. They enforce the weekly expat meetings are held starting at 10 a.m. each Tuesday morning at the Abaca Bakery Shop on the fourth floor of the Ayala Business Park Mall, terraces level. That is very true. I think I got a new subscriber from your champions, Britt. Thank you for that. Not a problem, guys. Again, if you want to see a new way of looking at YouTube, again, not a lot of talking, just showing things, showing you guys condos, showing you guys an expressive way of showing hotels, resorts, cooking. You guys would get a good feel from that from Trina C's uh, YouTube channel. Again, very informative and has a very good eye for doing good videos. So again, check it out, guys. There's her Trina's right there. You can take that and you can see her channel there. You can look it up and take a look at it and give her a chance, guys. I think you guys will enjoy it. I saw your video about the fire dancing. I guess that was your favorite experience. No, no, no. Wasn't my favorite experience. Meeting family there. Uh, all the excursions in Sugar Island were my favorite. I mean, I don't even say the nightlife was my favorite. I like the excursions a lot more than I like the nightlife. Again, it was my probably the best nightlife I've had since I've been here. Even better than Wall Wall, which is right there up the same kind of rankings. Again, I would say now Surigao Island and then Mwalbwa was second. Again, I'm not a big night owl person. I don't go out that much. I don't go out and drinking and stuff. So again, I enjoy it from time to time. I'll just put it to you that way. I was Brent's relocation program. I was Brent's relocation program before there was a relocation program. Brent helped me out by just being a great guy and a good friend. I'll be back one day, brother. Oh, it's Chris. Chris Battles. What's going on, my friend? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it again. Yes, good guy. Good friend. Look forward to having him back in the Philippines one day. And again, I am going over to Thailand, so that video is coming out here soon, showing you guys the comparisons between Thailand and Cebu and BGC and all that. Just showing you guys the comparisons between the Philippines and Thailand will be coming out soon. I'm excited about doing that. So again, thanks for tuning in, Chris. I appreciate it. I had to look pretty close here. I even got my glasses on, but I had to go look pretty close to see it. Wouldn't count on that after what A&M did yesterday. A&M didn't look very good yesterday. Again, they were down 27 points at half. That's a pretty big, significant lead. Never been done before. I don't give credit to Texas A&M for making it happen. I give that for South Carolina going in destructive mode. Again, I don't give them credit for the win. I give the credit goes to them Gamecocks for falling apart. That's what I give that to. Again, we're going to find out. I think it's going to be a very competitive game when they play. So again, it'd be nice to see the teams match up and how they match up on paper. But I'm excited about seeing the two Texas teams going at it head on. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Again, if you have not given that thumbs up, give me that thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a good job. Especially if you're watching my videos, guys, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a good job on the videos. It makes me feel good inside, and it makes me feel like I'm appreciated, and it makes me feel like I'm doing a good job for you, giving you guys informative information. That's what I'm here for, is to help you guys make that big plunge and getting over the fence over there in the States and making it over here to the Philippines. So, again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Also, for all your insurance needs, guys, again, Michael Onside, if you're out there watching, he's the only guy you want to contact. Again, I'm going to put it up in here for a link again, so you guys can look him up. Make sure you look him up for your insurance needs. I've been with him almost a year now with insurance, and I feel so much better having insurance here. Feel very, very secure. So thank you so much, Michael, for your information and your patience on dealing with me. Again, it took me about a year to even get it started. So again, just want to make sure everything went fine and okay, and it did. Best decision I ever made once here in the Philippines, as far as making me feel secure and comforted, is getting that insurance policy. So thank you so much, Michael, for that. I'm not a huge LeBron fan, but come on, LeBron has been to the NBA Finals 10 times with three different teams. All three of those teams won the finals. Yeah, I understand that, but he's a choke artist. I mean, what happened between you know, what was it? Uh, the Mavericks, Dallas Mavericks. That should have never happened. I mean, they were a much better team with LeBron. That should have never happened. He flopped. He flopped. Michael Jordan never flopped. Kobe Bryant never flopped. Kareem never flopped. Magic Johnson never flopped. Larry Bird never flopped. The cream of the crop don't flop. He flopped. He put up nothing. He put up air. Again, it's hard to say it, but again, the best don't play that way. The best don't have nights like that. They don't have a series like that. It just doesn't happen. They promote that they push themselves to be better in that moment. He doesn't push himself to be a better player. He puts himself to be a crier and a flopper. That's just my opinion. How much are two-bedroom condos near the water in Cebu? Probably looking at, say, you're going to take mine and you're going to try to get you kind of an idea. I haven't looked at many two bedrooms. Well, I showed you guys the townhomes behind me. That's a two bedroom and a three bedroom coming in at 80,000. I'm paying 45 here for a one bedroom in a very, very nice place. I'm gonna probably say 60 will be your starting point. So 60, around a thousand US per month, around a starting point, 1,000 in a nice place. Again, you can find a lot. You can find some very cheap places to live here, guys. I don't show a lot of those, but you can find them. Good morning, Britt. Watching from Leyte. Yes, I've been to Ormoc several times. Like it over there. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Joshua, can a new arrival go right to Lapu Lapu to rent a large one bedroom condo without having to stay in Cebu for a month? Of course. You can stay wherever you want. The only thing is that people ask me this all the time. Where do you find that pricing? Where do you find that pricing? I go online, and the price is so much higher. You have to have an agent here. That's why I offer my relocation program in the first place. You guys can't go online and find the price of $780 to live here at Tambuli. You will not find the pricing to stay at 38 Park at 25,000 pesos. You will not find that online. Any of the places I show, you will not find the pricing I'm showing you online. You have to have an agent. I'm going to leave that up there for a minute, showing you guys his name. For any of you guys come over here looking for health insurance, this is the guy you want to contact. You are watching from Ormoc. Yes. Like Ormoc. Been there one, two, I think three times. So I like Ormoc. Good place. Loving some Ormoc. Do you still pay for USA insurance while you're? No, I do not. I only have my insurance with Michael, and that is it. Um, I stopped paying for the insurance. Again, I was a 1099 employee back in the state, guys. I was paying over $1,600 per month for insurance. I did not qualify for Obamacare because I made too much. Again, I made over 200,000 per year. Made too much money in the U.S. to apply or get Obamacare. So I was paying over, I think it was like 1657 or 58 per month, not per year, per month for coverage. Whereas over here, I'm paying 1,060 for coverage, and it's very, very similar to what I had there. Speak of the devil, there he is. Speak of the devil. So again, there's his comment, guys. Thank you so much, Michael. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. You guys can see. I'll leave it up there for a minute. You guys can see his name. Again, that will be his information for you guys. You guys can touch that, contact that link, and he is such a great guy, such an amazing guy. He will take care of all your needs when it comes to your insurance here in the Philippines. Thank you so much, my friend. I truly appreciate you. Good guy, takes care of his people. His staff is amazing. Again, I've worked with Miles on a couple of occasions. Again, never had to really use the insurance yet, but I am going to do another physical here. I wanted to wait a few months, then I want to do a comparison between what I got at another clinic, and I want to go to a different clinic, one that's a little bit more has a little bit better reviews. Again, I didn't do a lot of reviewing on some. Again, I like good reviews, but again, I just want to do a comparison. Never been to a bad clinic here, so again, thumbs up to all the guys I've seen as far as medically over here. You guys have been great. The doctors, the clinics, the nursing staff, everybody's been fantastic. So never any issues. But I do want to do a comparison. And thank you for the gift there, Michael. I appreciate it. Memberships, guys, memberships. Yes, CRB, thank you so much. Now that I'm over 60, a flop. I notice I flop a lot. Good to stay on top of your health and working out. Yes, I am working on that. I'm going to try to get back into working out. One of the big things I'm going to try to do is to start to get back in pickleball again. That's me. One of the big things I want to do is get back in pickleball. Yes, thank you, Michael. He's the greatest, guys. 25,000 for a studio, 35,000 for one bedroom, 45,000 for two bedroom with a quality sea view two bedroom should be 50,000. Those are a little bit cheaper prices from what I'm used to. Very hard to find a very, very good studio in IT Park or Business Park for 25. You can find them. Very hard though. I found mine at 38 Park, but the going price is about 30 to 35,000. Again, I am picking the places I like the most. Marco Polo, you can find a one bedroom for 30,000 for a one bedroom at Marco Polo. Great place to call home, guys. So again, you can find a two bedroom there as well. So again, yes, you can find some good pricing out there. How do we sign up with having you as our condo finding agent, Brett? I have access to several agents. Again, it just depending on what you're looking for. I've given several on the channel before. DC Page, you can find her on Messenger and or on Facebook. DC David Charlie Page, Page. There is also Tess, TESS, very good realtor here in the area. If you need anything like that, guys, just message me on Messenger and I'll send you some links to them. Did you say 1,060 for insurance? Yes, I pay 1,060 per year for my insurance coverage. That is correct. Again, 55 with no priors. I guess priors don't really matter that much anyway, unless it's some big bad priors. strongly leaning towards Mocktown, Newtown when I finally make the journey. Seems like a decent bubble that isn't in a big city center. That's correct. It is different here. It is becoming more city though. Mocktown, Newtown will start growing over time. We'll see that here. Good to hear that you love in Ormoc. Thank you for the nice video. Anytime, my friend. Anytime, my friend. Love Ormoc. I love all the Philippines. I love all the Philippines. You said 1,060 there. Yes. That's in US dollars. 1,060, 1060 in US dollars per year. I was paying 1650, almost 1660 per month back in the States. So again, a 12th, less than that'd be about a 15th of the cost. Huge plus. Where can I find a monthly rental at Tamboli? I can help you out with that. That's not a problem. Again, you can look me up on Messenger and send me a message. I can help you out with getting up with DC. What is your messenger to reach you? How do we activate this messenger? And all right, here's my messenger. All right, there's my messenger, guys. All right, as always, guys, I got my Georgia shirt on just for you guys. I'm here to celebrate a little bit, talk about the Philippines, talk about Cebu City. And what do I get? I am out of comments. If you want me to keep this thing going, let me know. If not, I'll have to call it a day. I got things I want to do today anyway. I want to do another video for you guys, doing finally doing my comparison video between Cebu City and BGC, and also doing a travel video showing you guys what it cost me to go to BGC and breaking it down for you. I'm going to try to do those today. Also, I want to go downtown and buy some veggies and do some shopping for groceries. You guys, if you guys don't have anything else for me today, come to Lapu Lapu. That's where I live. I live in Lapu Lapu. You might be able to find Ohio State gear at the mall. That's okay. I know where it's really at. SEC, baby. Enjoy your day. Great job. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. I try my best. I try my very, very best, guys. Come to Lapu Lapu. Hello from Oregon. God bless. Thank you so much. God bless you as well. Again, all good here in the Philippines. Life is good. Life is great. It's my name. You just punch in my name. BRITTMCALISTER. You as well, Chris. Have a great day, my friend. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I've ran out of comments. I'm right at an hour. All is good here in the Philippines. Where in Cebu? Well, it depends on Cebu City. IT Park, Business Park, Lapu Lapu, Mocktown, Newtown. I want to spend my retirement days scuba diving, which is why I want to travel to the Philippines and see if Darwin really is the place to be. It could be. I have a cousin who actually built a house there and lives in Darwin. No longer in touch with Carefree Chris. We haven't spoken in forever. If I saw him, I'd talk to him. I don't know if he wants to talk to me. He thinks I'm loud and obnoxious and all that. And I've heard about the talks, but again, To each his own. He doesn't live in the area anymore, but I wish him well. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have met the best friends I have here in the world here in Cebu City. I probably wouldn't even be here in Cebu City because actually I was planning on going to BGC once I got here. So because of him, I met some of the best friends in the world. So I get nothing but love for him. I hope his channel is going well, and thumbs up to Carefree Chris. In Messenger, you punch it in on Messenger. A big old thing that says magnifying glass. Messenger, magnifying glass. Thanks, Trina C, for reaching 12,000. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, guys. If you have not hit the like button, the guys on call today, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love all my champions. You guys are the greatest. And until next time, guys, I love the Philippines.